I feel like I've been a bit rubbish this week with videos. I've not done anything since Sunday with the whole Pokemon Go video. But to be fair, and that's excuses, I have been busy and I've been under the weather. Monday and Tuesday, I was basically laying around on the sofa, whining at my dog because she kept jumping in my face and trying to lick me and trying to get me to take her out for like a toilet break or give her a treat. And I had no energy, I had no strength. I would just be like, Molly, get off me. And then my wife would go and sort it out. So that was the first 2 days of the week. So that's why I missed one video and didn't feel the gap. And then yesterday we had Oliver's big number 6 birthday, which feels like he's had the longest birthday ever. I mean, we did the party. I feel like we were building up before that. We had the party, and then every day since has been Ollie's birthday week. And so to finally have it arrive, it all felt a bit weird. We got up really, really early thinking, let's sort the presents out. Let's get him into school. I took him into school. We've got a new routine where I'm taking him in, dropping him off. And that all felt manic. Like, we got up, we opened all the presents. It felt like you opened them all and was just kind of like, okay, can't open any of them now to actually play with them. What did we get him? We got him some walkie-talkie headsets that look really awesome. We've not used them yet, but I thought they were just normal over-the-ear things, but they push against the jaw and they vibrate sound through your jawbone into the middle of your ear, and you hear because it's touching you. If you take it off your face, you can't hear anything. So it's like apparently what real spies use. I looked this up to verify the box, and apparently it's what real spies use. They wear that, something like that, because then it means that you can't just lean in close and go, oh, they said the nukes are hidden over there. I don't think Bosco's going to find any nukes, but it is interesting. I tried to convince my wife that we should put them on him for when he's trick-or-treating, so I can say, knock on the door once, say thank you, and he can just be like, thank you, and just, I'll be directing his every move from afar. But we didn't in the end. He had a really great day at school, gave out sweets and everything. He was like, I had quite a hectic day at work, and I kept thinking all the way through, when I get home, I'm going to film, the birthday stuff, I'm going to film the trick-or-treating, I'm going to film getting ready. But my word, I got home, and I basically got in, I was trying to get changed, to get dressed and everything, and trying to palm the baby off on someone so I could do that. Claire got home, I handed her the baby, ran upstairs, got changed. By the time I'd got changed, people had started knocking on our door trick-or-treating. I sat on the stairs filming the kids handing out sweets, but someone would come to the door and knock, or people would start talking, or someone would say something, and I'd think, I can't really use that, or a kid would walk into it. I'd kind of angled it so they were at the door, and I was just filming them doing that, but it's like, I'm not getting the right videos, and I gave up on that. We went out front, and I got this little clip, which I don't think I can put in. If I look at it and it's worth it, I'll put it in here. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep talking.
And it just a treat time. Yeah.
And that's basically the extent of what I was able to film. I walked around trying to film them at the doors, but you couldn't see them as they walked off, or the baby would get in the way, or Claire would lean in the way, or you just couldn't tell what was going on. So in the end, I gave up on that, and I thought, I'm just going to enjoy the trick-or-treating. So we wandered all the way around the estate, and it's interesting because where we live, everyone had just put up a couple of decorations, put the pumpkin out, that was it. We'd knock on their doors, they'd knock on ours. But we wandered off down the road a bit to the rest of the estate, and we discovered that all the mad people live right at the very, very end, opposite the park, down the road from us. They built this little village of Halloween stuff. They'd like gravestones and stuff just out. They'd put on like jacket potatoes, hot dogs, chili, all sorts of stuff that you could go up and just have for free. We didn't, because we'd ordered Domino's to come later on for dinner for Oliver's birthday. But I was just amazed. I said, next year we're not ordering food, we'll go eat all their food. Handed out tons of sweets, they had music playing, they had all these lights and stuff going off. And I just thought, that's mad. I don't think we'd be interested in doing that, to be honest, but I don't think any of my neighbours would ever be up for it. The house on one side had just lights out, let's hide. The other side have kids, so they were just out trick-or-treating like we were. We were out for a good hour, wandering house to house, and I did keep thinking, oh, I should be filming something just so I can put it out as like, this is our Halloween event night sort of thing. But no, didn't get around to having anything. Part of me thinks that's probably a kit thing. Maybe if I'd had a better camera with a light on it, but I've not got that kind of money. I'm not that kind of YouTuber. Maybe one day, maybe this time next year, I'll be so high tech that I'll have a drone following me around filming it all. Who knows? Or a robot butler. But yeah, by the time we got back, it was time for our Domino's to arrive, and we had so much pizza because I had a special offer. I ended up getting the kids a large pizza, and then I ended up having some of their pizza as well as my own pizza. And I remember just thinking, oh my god, I've overdone it. I need to stop. I feel so bad. I've eaten so much food. And then my mother-in-law busts out the cake she's made, that she, bless her, went to not great lengths. I mean, she made a cake, an awesome cake for Ollie on his birthday. And I was well impressed. It looked awesome. It tasted delicious as well. But I was like, I'll have a small bit. I'll have the tiniest bit. And she gave me a massive bit. And I was like, trying to force food in where there's still food just in my... I couldn't eat anymore. Poor old Bosco was having a little like brutal honesty moment where I was like, shush, where he was basically going, I wanted a Pikachu cake, and he just wouldn't stop telling me. And I'm like, okay, I hear you, I'm sorry. Like, Nanny made you a cake. And he's like, but I really wanted one. And I'm like, okay, maybe next year. I understand. I hear you loud and clear. Message received. But you like this cake and you're eating it. And he's like, I don't want to eat this cake. I wanted a Pikachu cake. And I'm like, oh, Ollie, please stop repeating this. And like, we're having like a private conversation between the two of us to one side, where I'm just like, eat the sponge, eat the icing. I don't like jam. You eat jam all the time. Eat the jam. I don't want to eat it. So then the baby was just going around burying his face in any bits he could find and eating it. I thought it was delicious. I was just so full up. But no, I think overall he's already given his birthday 11 out of 10 for the party. But I think he had a great day. He went to bed quite happy. It felt really weird actually. He was in bed by maybe 8:30, 9, and I sat there thinking, do I record a video? And then I was like, no, I've still got to tidy up. There was stuff everywhere to tidy up. I was just like, I think we've still got all our Halloween decorations up outside. I can see there's bunting up in here that we haven't taken down yet, but that's something we need to do. But I feel like that's so much cooler. I mean, we're a bit different than when I was a kid, obviously, because we got Ollie's birthday on Halloween. But Halloween for me growing up when I was that age was literally turn the lights off, hide, don't answer the door to anybody. You'd have like 18-year-olds coming to the door days before and days after asking for money or sweets, and you'd be like, mate, you're 18, go away. So I didn't live in the nicest of areas, Grays in Essex, so the trick-or-treating was different there. But it's always been a non-event, and now suddenly it's this massive thing where we wander around. But this year was just bigger than ever. I really haven't seen any this big. All the neighbours down the road seem to go nuts for it. I've discovered where several of Ollie's schoolmates live on our estate, so that's interesting. I think we kind of were aware they lived nearby, but that's quite cool as to getting older. But no, I feel like he had a really cool birthday. I was thinking actually that when I was his age, it's probably the earliest birthday I can remember. When I was 6, I can't remember if it was 6 that I got a Mega Drive or a Master System. I think it was a Mega Drive. I think I got a Master System when I was 5 and a Mega Drive when I was 6. Now, you saw how he reacted to Minecraft. He's been so happy that he's got that. He's obsessed with wanting to schedule it. When I picked him up, he was like, I wanted to play Minecraft tonight, but it's my birthday. I won't have time. And tonight he wanted to play it, but the battery had run out because he'd left it on the side so much yesterday. But no, he's loving it. And I think this will be the ones he starts to remember properly. And it's been really cool. I'm really pleased. But there's my excuses. This is my quick wrap-up of the week. Nothing else has really happened other than the birthday stuff. As I say, literally Monday, Tuesday, I was just snoozing, and I caught up with the Tottenham game. I think Monday the Tottenham game was on as well, and I was already feeling miserable. And then Spurs managed to lose 1-0 by being stupid at the very start of a game, and then playing amazingly for the rest of the game. And I thought that's like the third time I've seen them do that this year. So I was pleased that I didn't have to watch the football yesterday because it was Ollie's birthday. And then we went and won 3-1. So I'm just like, for goodness sakes, maybe I need to stop watching and then we'll win the league. I can't win with that. I'm just trying to think now. There's not really been anything else. We've got... I was going to say a busy weekend. We haven't got a busy weekend. We've got the Gengar Day for Pokemon Go Community Day on Saturday morning. I don't know whether to film on that. I'm not really sure what, like, there's not much. I don't think there's much interest in me filming the actual battles because it's just Gengar. It's interesting for those of you who play it but don't read about it. It's worth having a crack at the raids because Gengar gets its best fast move, and if you shift away the charge move that comes with it, the other move, then you can make it the best attacker for its type at this point or something like that. So it's relevant in that way, but it's only if you're really hardcore into it and you want those small gains here and there that it becomes worthwhile. So that's what me and Ollie will spend a few hours doing. We'll probably just drive to them or something, knowing our friends. But other than that, I think it's a restful one. But then I've got 1 week to go until I'm sleeping rough for charity. I will do a proper video of that. I'm going to film that while I'm out. I'm quite excited about the thought of sleeping rough and filming it. It's going to be a challenge because it's already freezing cold. This week it's been the coldest it's been in ages. It's genuinely horrific out there, and I'm going to be sleeping in it. Ollie's petrified I'm going to get eaten by zombies. He's worried that I'm going to get eaten. I don't think there are any zombies in Burton, but if there are, let me know. But I'm getting a sleeping bag through work. I'm taking a pillow. I get a cardboard box from the YMCA. And I'll be there with my mobile phone just filming myself. I feel like in my head it seems like the Blair Witch Project. I'm like, what was that noise? Oh. The only thing that's going to stop me being able to film it properly is if I think there's 7 or 8 of us doing it, and if they're all right around me, then it's going to be a different type of video because they're going to want to get involved or whatever. They're going to want to heckle me, or I'm going to be too embarrassed to do anything. And I need to get over that. That's something that I really need to get over. So I think I might try and practice that at some point. But when it's 4 a.m. and I'm freezing cold, I can't imagine myself getting much sleep. We have to be there until 6 in the morning, and then they make us wake up and give you something to drink and then send you off on your way. I think a cup of tea or whatever. So I imagine we'll be stopping at a service station on the way home. But I'll definitely film while I'm there. And even if I have to get up and walk away and be like, right, it's 2 a.m. in the morning now and I'm so cold, blah, 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 I just think it'd be a good experience to film. I wish we were out in the wild a bit more, but then I might not be wishing that on the Friday night. Sorry, I might be glad that we're relatively safe. Maybe I'll go for the hardcore one next year if I enjoy it, because there's a hardcore graveyard one, which that feels like you're just coaxing zombies out. But yeah, we'll see. I've 1 week to prepare myself mentally for this, and then I imagine I'll be suffering. Every video I'll have a horrible cold, and I'll be moaning about how ill I feel. Why did I sleep out? But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up because this video is getting overly long now, and I feel like I've caught you all up now. Sorry, I've had some days off. Emily said to me, "You need to record. You need to do a video. People will get annoyed with you for not keeping up to date with your channel." And I'm like, "You are a good." She may have to become my official manager, because she also said she went through some videos on her phone and liked them because she felt she should. And I was like, "Oh, you are a good manager. Thank you, Emily. You are lovely." That's something we did tonight, which almost did. We had her parent evening, which was outstanding. I'm well proud of her for that. I doubt she'll watch this video because she's only liking them. She's not watching them, which is a bit rude. But she had an outstanding parents evening. Very, very proud of her. Yeah, I'm hoping she'll keep that up. I'll praise her more to her face, which I have been doing anyway. But no, I'm well happy with that. Our new teacher seems lovely, but that's cool. I'm waffling. I'm going to stop. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Thank you for watching. I will do a video over the weekend. I don't think I'll do Pokemon's community day thing. I'll just film a video with the kids, and we'll see what happens. I want to try out these walkie-talkies. I want to know what it feels like hearing stuff through your jaw. So I might do a video about that, even, or as part of like a clip at least about that. But yeah, cheers. I'll see you later. Have a great Friday. Woo!